Welcome to Bite Size. I'm excited to be able to teach your kids this morning. Parents, you're going to need a couple of things for each kid. You're going to need 2 pieces of paper. You're going to need a lighter, and then you're going to need something to write with. Parents, you also want to get a couple pieces of paper for yourself if you'd like to participate. You are going to burn something, and so if you're going to do it inside, grab a metal bowl. If you're going to do it outside, you can just go there when the time comes. Jump in with me to Genesis chapter 27, and while you're turning there, kids, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever lied about something? I know that I have, and so when I lie, typically I do it because I don't want people to know the truth. I'm trying to make myself look better, or sometimes I'm even trying to get what I want. And so those are the reasons that sometimes we lie. There are others, and so today I want to tell you about a man in Genesis who lied to his very own father to get what he wanted. In Genesis chapter 27, starting in verse 11, read with me. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. And my father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver. And I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And then if you go on to verse 24, and he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. So what we just read is an example, and if you read the whole story in context, of Jacob, Isaac's son, lying to his father in order to get his father's blessing from him. And when his father asked him point blank, Are you my son Esau? He said, I am, even though he was Jacob. Now the reason that was possible is because his father was blind. And so it makes sense that he was able to deceive him, but there were other things. And so we see that Jacob did something wrong to get something that was good. And that doesn't always make sense, but that is how it ended up playing out. We see in the story how God still blessed Jacob, even though he made a bad choice. And so how does that work out in our life? The reason we still experience blessing from God, even though we sin, even though we make mistakes and make bad choices, is because God is full of grace. I want you to repeat that with me. God is full of grace. And so here's the exercise that I want you to do. Just like Jacob lied and later he made his life right with the Lord and he wasn't perfect, we're going to do something where we can practice that. This is where you're going to need your couple pieces of paper. Parents, get your kids on one piece of paper to write something that they have lied about. Parents, do the same. Lead by example. And on that second piece of paper, I want you to write something that God has blessed you with, something that you're thankful for that God's given you. And then, parents, you can either go outside or do this inside. Parents, again, emphasize parents doing this. You're going to take that piece of paper with the lie on it, and you are going to burn it. And there's going to be a reason why we do this. And as this piece of paper is burning, I want you to explain to your kids what this means. When we lie, when we make bad choices, and then when we will pray to God and ask for forgiveness, God looks at that sin and he sees it no more. Just how when it burns to ash, we no longer see that sin. God does not see our sin. And I want you to take that good piece of paper and bring it with you to church tomorrow night and show your teacher, and they'll have a special prize for you. Thank you. That is our bite-sized lesson for today.